Hi, this is Matt with another amateur instructional video. Today we're going to be talking about setup for your OOSSXX camera system. So to begin with, this is how you should be getting your HD NVR kit, which is the OOSSXX camera system. And we're going to just start unboxing it. We're going to start powering the cameras on. We're going to show you how to plug everything into the back of the NVR, what it should show on your display once it's set up to make sure everything's functioning appropriately, and we'll just go from there. So go ahead and open this up here. Okay. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Okay, that just pops open. Okay, so the first piece is going to be your actual NVR system that should come in this little bubble wrap here. Just go ahead and set that on the table. Okay. Put that down there. Okay, it comes with an HDMI cable. Although I already have one plugged up to my TV, so I won't actually need that, but that's very helpful. Beyond that, it's going to come in each of these small boxes. It's going to actually show, it's going to actually have your camera, okay? So here's one of your cameras, and it comes with an antenna. I'm going to go ahead and screw that antenna on, so that's ready to go, okay? Now for the purpose of this demo, we're only going to plug up a few of these cameras, but it shouldn't be any different if you plug in all 8. So I'll go ahead and unbox the rest of these. So here, camera. Okay, we've got our antenna. We'll go ahead and screw on here. Okay, so that's 2 cameras out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, I'll take out some more cameras here. We'll do 4 for the purpose of this demo. Let's see here. Okay, so there's also a long box in here. I'm going to go ahead and put this box down. The long box actually includes all of your AC power for all of your cameras. Okay, so you definitely need that. It's also going to come with a mouse, which you'll need to be able to control the interface of your NVR. And it will also come with an Ethernet cable, because you'll be plugging an Ethernet cable from your router to actually the back of the NVR, which is right there, okay? So we're going to go ahead and unbox the rest of this. Also, although there are these AC power adapters for the cameras, there's one big AC adapter actually that's to power the NVR, okay? And that's going to look differently than, of course, these, okay? So we're going to go ahead and just start plugging some of this stuff up before we unbox the rest of the cameras. So I'm going to put power boxes here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to plug this in. And that is the actual power for the NVR. Okay, we're going to plug this other cable right into the back here to make sure it is powered. Okay, so that should be powering that. Make sure that's turned on. Okay, now the second thing we're going to do, move this HDMI cable out of the way. We're going to go ahead and we're going to plug in this mouse. So that's done. It's going to go right into the USB port here. Okay, so now we've got our mouse. Ethernet cable we do not need because we already have one coming from our router. We're going to go ahead and plug in the rest of these adapters here. Let's see. Okay, now the important thing to note with these cameras is you've got 2 connectors here, okay? This is for power and this is for an Ethernet cable, okay? You always have to have power connected, but if you choose not to use wireless and you want these cameras to be wired, you can plug in right here the Ethernet port, okay? So we'll go ahead and plug the power. And the other part about these cameras is there will be a 5-second or so delay. Give it maybe even 30 seconds to initialize the power on these cameras. So they may not immediately show up, but they will eventually. Okay, rest of these. Okay, we're gonna have to undo some of these little twist ties here. Okay, just so we can get some extra cords here. Okay, so go ahead and plug that one in. Okay, we'll go ahead and power this camera here. Okay, so we have 2 cameras. Okay, now we're going to unbox our other two cameras. Again, we have all 8 cameras with the system, but for the purpose of this demo, we're just going to plug up 4 of them. Okay, so again, in the box you'll have some screws for mounting, and you'll have the antenna. We're going to go ahead and screw on the antenna here. Okay, and then we are going to plug up our power cable here. As soon as we untwist this twist tie here. Okay, just like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and plug that up. Okay, so now we've got this camera powered. Okay, so we've got one more camera here. I'll go ahead and unbox here. Okay, we've got an antenna. Okay, we're going to go ahead and screw the antenna on. Okay, and we're going to need power. So grab another one of these power boxes here. We're going to unscrew the twist tie. Okay, let's see here if I can get this undone here. Okay, almost got it. Okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and plug this one in. Okay, so let's see which one we don't have powered. Here's the new one. Okay, now it is powered. Okay, so now we have all of our cameras powered. We have our NVR box powered, okay? We have our mouse connected to the USB port down here. So all that's missing is our HDMI cable, which I already had one, and an Ethernet cable, which I already had one. So the HDMI cable connects to your HD TV, and the Ethernet cable again comes from your router. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and start to connect these. Okay, now you can see that there is an Ethernet port right here by the USB, okay? So that's where you're gonna connect it, okay? So I'm gonna connect that to my router, and this right here, my HDMI cable, there's an HDMI port right by the Ethernet port right here, okay? We're gonna go ahead and connect that now. Our display should pop up on our TV now that we've gotten that. Okay? Okay, now we've seen it, we see it showing up, okay? So now we have 2 cameras currently functioning, okay? Now the important part of this, the other 2 cameras should pop up here shortly. The other part of this is if you look down here at the bottom right, it shows a cloud ID. That's gonna be your cloud ID number, okay? That is basically your identifier for your NVR box, and it says offline currently, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our mouse, we're gonna right click, we're gonna go to System Setup. By default, the username is admin and there is no password. We're gonna go ahead and click OK. Now we're going to go to Network Setup, and it looks like the network status is updating. So we're gonna give that just a few seconds here, maybe a minute or 2 to update, and then it should come online, okay? And while we're doing that, I'll check on our cameras and see how they're doing. It looks like they're all plugged up. They should be coming on here shortly. Typically they come on right out of the box, all 8 of them. Okay, let's give this another minute here. Okay, let's see if it's changed down here. Okay, now it says online, okay? Once it says online, you know everything's functioning. Okay, so from here we have additional videos. IP Pro, for example, which is an application for your iPhone or Android, and you'll be using this cloud ID to go ahead and set it up so that you can use your NVR remotely. Again, this is Matt with another amateur instructional video. This is how easy the OOSSXX camera setup is. It works straight out of the box, okay? Thank you and have a great day. Hi, this is Matt again. I just wanted to add this short little snippet at the end of our video. The cameras did finally power on, the 4 that we're testing, and although we only see 4 here, I wanted to show you how to right-click the screen, go to split screen, and select by 8 where you can see all 8 at a time. You can see, actually we have 5 here connected. I was able to get 5 of them powered up, 3 of them we don't have plugged in. Here's where the other 3 would show up right here. So again, thank you for your time and have a great day.